Here, he might want to start protecting himself better. Targeting the throat there. Boom. Attacking the arm. Great way to break down your opponent. In full control here. Face first in the turnbuckle. Yokozuna in full control. Hope the ropes hold up. Bonsai drop. It just got it. I guess it was time to switch gears. What is he doing? Ooh. Hulk Hogan, Yokozuna, two giants who will not stay down. And they are fighting for the greatest prize in our sport. To the arm. And into the turnbuckle he goes. Oh, right on the arm. Not good. Takes their breath out. Effective counter. Oh, roll by a huge clock. Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are in. Monster with a big scoop slam, and here it comes. The rope drop. Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed. Cashing in on that effort. Whoa! Unbelievable. Kick out at one. Unbelievable. Not inhuman. Bear hug. Squeezing the breath out of them. After everything, he lets his opponent out of a submission. Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Ooh. Has their opponent down. Drop. And Yoko is clearly looking for a fight here. Wicked clothesline. Oh, no. Snapmare. And a kick. He's slow to get up and unaware of the massive target on his back. Just caught flush. And this is hard to watch, guys. Yeah, each blow to the head is worse. Now a big swing of momentum against Hogan. Yokozuna is absolutely unloading here. And now he's looking to lock in this submission. Targeting the shoulder. Get it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go. I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand. This is just nasty. Oh, it is aggression, just pure brutality. Come on, easy. Come on, there's no fair play in that. Solid contact across the chest. Oof. Button kick connects. And Yokozuna is really putting the pressure on. Holster's in a disheartening position. Oh, man. Well-placed kick. Connecting with a sharp elbow. Targeting the arm to great effect. Big elbow. Down on the chest. What a counter by Hogan. Hogan managing to get some control back now. Could be a chance for Hulk to change the complexion of this match. And what a throw that was. Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now. From the top. Taking a flight to nowhere. Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible. Down on the windpipe. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. Returning back to the ring. Gets driven into the corner. Lands the elbow. Unbelievable. Hogan landing some big-time moves on Yokozuna. But can he keep the 550-pound giant down for the count?
And just raking at the eyes in desperation there. Punch. Nasty.
Oh, putting focus on the arm here. Oh, God. The windup. Wow. And the pitch. Uppercut. Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoyed every minute of it.
And now Yokozuna is getting beaten down.
Hulk Hogan chipping away against the giant Yokozuna. Boom! Hogan off the rope.
Saw it coming and counters it.
Stiff headbutt. This building is rocking right now. Can you blame him?
And he retaliates.
Such force, the whole ring is rattling.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
Oh, what impact.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Title in the balance with the pin.
Almost ended it there.
Shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
Hogan's offense gets foiled. And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with his hold.
Got this one locked in extra tight. This might be it.
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now.
Oh, what a windup.
Hold on. He's just measuring him now.
Yokozuna saw it coming. Yoko says this one's over.
Bullseye truck. We might see a new champion crowned.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Heading back into the ring now. The big man, Yokozuna. Massive big leg drop. is indeed the new WWE Champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen.
There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a
one of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team match set for 1-5. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here. Big fight feel in Las Vegas as Gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9.
And we are watching four men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle. Both teams are relatively...
Nice takedown. Stack them up.
It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down. He's looking to get this match won in short order. Oh, the arm taking the brunt of that.
WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other... Then Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles. Oddsmakers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight. I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they'll do to the Steiners? It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the Head Shrinkers, Byron. These guys will... bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rulebook be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt, and fast.
Impressive display of power.
Samu and Fatu, already some success in the tag division tonight, could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE Tag Title.
Here we go.
Elbow drop! Piercing.
Rick is losing grip of this match now.
The Head Shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner. There is a method to the madness of the Head Shrinkers.
Turns it around.
He's managing to get some control back now. Rick weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own. All the way over.
He tags in his partner.
Clothesline.
The Head Shrinker's accompanied at ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. But now, he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this...
Look out!
Elbow connects.
Now this is just classless. Somebody stop this competitor.
Momentum moving towards Samu's corner.
Seeing some hot... Impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the Head Shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
The Head Shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE. But they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the Head Shrinkers tonight. Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle. This is terribly painful. Clothesline. Good Lord.
So effective.
And the knee.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you wanted...
No, nothing fancy here. Tasted victory.
Hold it, reverses it. Shoulders down.
What was that? He had him exactly where he wanted him.
Now propped up in the corner.
Headbutt.
So ruthless.
Whoa.
His body has to be racked with pain.
Yeah, things could turn even worse soon if there isn't a tag on the horizon.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Steiner looking powerless to every attack.
I don't see Fatu slowing down anytime soon. Ooh, ouch. Scott timed that one.
Wards that off. What a response. Ooh, hooked into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat. Fatu is really showing his vicious side.
And Steiner needs to find an opening fast.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Oh my gosh, that's gross. Fatu clearly wants a fight here.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Hard to imagine there's much left in the tank.
I highly doubt anybody's going to throw in the towel, though.
Fatu combats out of that.
Crucial turnaround there because Fatu was falling behind.
Fatu hoping to start a rush of his own with that attack.
And Fatu gets stopped in his tracks. Big right hand.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Oh, ouch. Scott getting worked out right now.
And I don't think anything can stop Fatu now. Here it comes. Big time impact.
And he makes the tag.
Watch out, coming in hot.
Referee in the way. Suplex.
Grabbing a hold of the wrist here.
Oh, terribly painful.
Ooh, he fends that off.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Clothesline in the corner. Oh, this is nasty. Somebody's got to put a stop to this.
Holding it.
He covers. Is this it?
Could be.
3, no.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Put in the corner now.
Clothesline in the corner. Samu dishing it out now.
All of Rick's arsenal is being restricted.
Working on the arm. Take it over.
Going for the win here.
And only gets a 1 count.
Still not enough to put him away.
And now the shoulder's down.
This might be it.
He got the shoulder up in time.
Giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt. To the sky.
Diving shoulder tackle. Samu has the shoulders down. This could be it. Quick count out after 1.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Bam! Steiner looking unable to get a leg up in this match.
The attacks will not relent from Samu. Treating their opponent like a heavy bag right now.
What a shot.
And stays one step ahead.
Isolating the arm. Deconstructing the knee there. He is trying to get up, but it is not going well. Woo-wee. That's going to sting.
Counters.
He's looking to get back in this.
He is absolutely back in this fight. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
A quick reversal by Samu. Power slam. Shoulders down. Does he have it?
less than a second to stay alive there.
Someone gets stymied.
Steiner showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
That might be what gets Steiner out of jeopardy.
Oh my God, superhuman power. Looking for something big here.
Incoming!
And there's the tag. It's about time. He feels... Ooh!
Locks in the gut wrench.
Suplex! Pin. This might be the end of Steiner's night. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this. Stunning display of power.
What a barrage of stomps.
One more big blow there.
Someone setting himself up top. Up high.
And coming down with incredible force.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now.
And the head shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the head shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 19...
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The challenger not taking their eye.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE. That Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. And as far as Helmsley is concerned, Maivia is barely even worth his time. And vintage move here. The Cobra Clutch.
Elbows. Trying to free himself, and he escapes.
Maivia dishing it out now.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop.
Looks like Rocky is locked in on his opponent.
The challenger is going for it. And he hits the shoulder up before two.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
And
Watching!
you gotta be kidding me!
I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
And are you perched up top?
All the way to the outside. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
And
Take off. And completely missed them.
I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has got to hurt.
Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today.
Perched up top, diving knee drop. And give credit where it's due. Rocky Maivia is leaving nothing in the ring in pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship.
Blast off.
Face, meet, knee.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
Ow.
Right to the spine.
Into a monkey flip.
And Rocky just taunting his opponent now.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle. Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Hunter is getting dominated.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
Oh, man, he's getting ready to pull the trigger. Up high, diving crossbody. Throwing all caution to the wind.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that can be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart. Take advantage, capital.
From way up, off the mark. Loving blow. Smothering offense now from Rocky.
Seeing some hellacious offense from Maivia.
Right on the arm.
What a kick.
A pinpoint kick to the back.
And Rocky just taunting his opponent now.
Taking things to the top rope.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is.
Oh, brother.
Oh, sent flying.
You saw that one coming.
Great hip toss.
But his torso continues to be the target here.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to mount any sort of attack for him now.
And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding, up high, cross body. Maivia taking his best shot at Helmsley, going for the glory.
Helmsley has the momentum against him here.
Hunter might be in panic soon. Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
Cinching up their opponent into a coquina clutch.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Maivia digging deep, eyeing Helmsley for something big.
Up and goodness, that hurt the shoulder.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ. Ooh!
And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance. Tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You're talking about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal.
Smothering offense now from Rocky.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Rocky.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm.
Oh, that might have just broken something. And it seems like that arm could be tonight's target of choice. Punch! From the top. Down.
And he's looking for it again. Heading to the top.
He's still reeling, and more punishment is up high. Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Hunter is getting dominated.
Can Hunter withstand this surge? With the Intercontinental title on the line, Maivia and Helmsley are not holding back.
This match has been nothing short of sensational. Oh, using the knee.
He's waiting for him to rise to deliver something devastating.
Sharp punch.
Shoulders are down. And a heartbreaking loss for the young upstart, Rocky Maivia.
Here is your winner, and still the
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born in...
You can see it in everyone's eye. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
And that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring. The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Finds the roll-up.
And the rope stop, the referee's count.
Elbow drop!
And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia, Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia. Inverted atomic drop.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
He's heading back to the ring.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope. Perched on top.
Look out below! They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Up high, through the air, and connects.
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver.
Flying.
Crashing to the floor.
Crashed and burned on the outside.
The worst case scenario when you go high risk.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
That's absolute power with a vertical suplex. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
And Rocky there not showing any signs of being intimidated.
From the top.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Went for the high risk towards the outside, but it ended up being in vain.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can be won else. Perched up top.
Whoa, what a landing. From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
Moving into the ring.
Ooh.
Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get him to crack a smile at all.
Well, that's just because no one's ever happy.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop.
Maivia digging deep, eyeing Helmsley for something big.
Up and... oh, the shoulder takes a pounding there. Could that be enough to gain the title?
Vintage move here. The Cobra Clutch.
It's locked in so tight.
Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes.
And able to beat Helmsley to the punch. Environment Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking...
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Maivia dishing it out now.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer.
Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike.
Up high.
Crossbody from the top.
Forge cover to be crowned champion. A new champion. He did it.
What?
Rocky did it.
What?
Here is your winner, and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
Congratulations to Rocky Maivia on his first ever title win. Rocky can proudly raise that Intercontinental title.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steel.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
better keep an eye on Maivia because...
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steel. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steel have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steel is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight.
The Animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his... biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the Animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia's prepared all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
And starting to climb up the side of the cage.
From the heavens, splash from the top. Ooh, that was a strong kick.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. Oh, ouch. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steel as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steel is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steel. What's it going to take for the Animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steel makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the Animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way.
George the Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw.
Oh, he was waiting for it the whole time. Oh, come on. Did he really need to stop the pin like this? Oof. Strong kick. Ooh. Oh, what a kick. Escaped that in a hurry.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Running power slam.
That might have done it. This could be it.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a 1 count.
Oh, strong knee connects.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to into the pin, could be over for Maivia. He wasted no time kicking out there.
What is it going to take to put him away? Maivia able to evade.
Oh, did you hear that? Oh, that hurt.
Maivia has Steele in his sights, looking to put the animal down once.
George is tied up here.
Backbreaker.
Does Peter Maivia have this sewn up?
2. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough Samoan.
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning. A force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock. Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations. Undaunted, Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself competing.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving Titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria. And it's all come down to this. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home! Set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win queen of the ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Each woman here has had a tough road to become a queen of the ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io. Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade.
Soaring!
From the top with the splash.
Nia doing exactly what she set out to do, keeping Valkyria grounded.
Now Jax needs to stay the course, and the crown will be hers.
Watch out, looking for more.
Here we go.
What a dive. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. And she saw that coming from Jax. Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being queen of the ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely...
Soaring. Lands the splash. Nia Jax has complete control here.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
Lyra shoulders her down. Maybe she wants to do some more damage.
And Valkyria expected that.
Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth. And Lyra Valkyria...
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow.
Able to save herself there.
Says she feels alive every time she flies, and that's what Nia has to avoid tonight, keeping Lyra grounded.
The woman thinks she's a bird, Cole. What do you expect?
It's symbolism, Graves.
Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up.
Looking helpless right now.
Jax with a hard punch. Getting out of harm's way.
The lariat.
Valkyria keeps... This could be over right here. Powerbomb. Can Lyra Valkyria survive this? I think we're about to see it. Muscles him all the way up. Powerbomb.
And now it's all Nia. Boom. Cobra clutch is applied.
The Cobra clutch.
All the force and pressure of this hold being focused in on the neck. Just brutal.
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her.
Oh, to the arm. Terrible. And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
Jax is the queen of the ring. Quite an emotional moment for Jax, who returned to WWE just 8 months ago.
Jax was away from WWE for quite some time. She did some serious soul searching, but she found herself. She found her footing, and now Nia Jax has found the queen of the ring crown.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE,
is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match. Introducing first, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 424 pounds, Rikishi!
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick. We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life and said he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members... of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed. Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
It skirts out of the pen.
A little too soon for that cover to be effective, but he is making a statement by going for it at this point.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate,
These two going strike for strike, it seems.
back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Austin is like a man possessed. It's been almost a year since Austin's been in the ring. A consistent attack here from Austin.
Stone Cold teeing off and getting the best of Rikishi.
Austin's waited a long time for this.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all of Rock's success. This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, let's go into Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold.
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from... and use his weight to immobilize the rattlesnake, because we know Austin will not stay down.
Caught in the hard way. We've talked so much about motives leading into the...
From the top!
Oh, my. The rattlesnake's being picked apart.
No one holding to keep his family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Oh, my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Bringing this back into the ring. Oh.
Goes into the corner.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Oh, look at what are they going to do? Oh, right to the face.
Right to the back of the neck.
And again.
Enough.
He wants to end this for the win. He kicks out with force. How? How? Ooh, that'll kill you over.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
And retaliates with a counter. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight. Oh, man. And he has an answer for Rikishi. Reversal after reversal.
So these two have counters for days.
Fire with a straight shot there.
It's running back and forth blows now. Slugging away with everything they've got.
Neither competitor is backing down. Loving blows.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Rikishi feeling the pride of his family with every ounce of damage he delivers to Stone Cold. There's press and unloading with punches. Austin decompressing 10 months of frustration into the single most important ass-whooping of his life.
Whoa, maybe slow down there, Wild Thing. Do you really need a ball right now?
Slamming that bat down as hard as
brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin was greater than even we anticipated.
Competition apart. Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Now, this is just overkill. This is just unnecessary. This is no way to treat any human being.
Anything Austin is trying is being suppressed.
You're not going to see Rikishi show any remorse.
There's press. Hammered away.
The Texas Rattlesnake striking with devastating. Uh-oh. Escapes out of that attack.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
We knew tonight was not going to be pretty. We knew we would see bedlam.
We are seeing Rikishi's...
Rikishi is down. It could be over. And the ref can't even start the count.
How'd he do that? Austin
Stone Cold. And here's Austin looking to end it right now. The Rattlesnake bites again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold made Rikishi pay the price for every day he had to rehab his injuries so he could make it back to WWE. Now you know, Rikishi, don't mess with the Rattlesnake.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in...
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. Oh, what a quick answer. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Headed back into the ring. And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Oh, got Austin back. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for letting Austin down like a dog.
To be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
Corey, this situation is so far. Beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rationally. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi. Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading, fading. This could be it. We could see a tap out any second now.
Going to take a lot of fortitude to get out of this.
And breaks out of the sleeper.
And Stone Cold can't find a way off the ropes.
Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Looks like he's coming back in. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Kind of like where this is going.
Yeah, Corvus has the possibility to completely unravel here.
Rikishi with a bonsai drop.
And that was just as devastating as a sledgehammer to Austin's trunk. Such thunderous impact.
We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
This match could just about be over. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
Well, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all of The Rock's success. Going to be agonizing for the arm. Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Being placed in the corner here.
Austin dodges that one.
Caught him right in the jaw. What a shot.
Face first.
And the brunt of all that impact goes right to the head. Any and all momentum has been taken from Austin.
You're not going to see Rikishi show any remorse.
I think Rikishi's about ready to put an end to this. Bonsai!
Big move there from Rikishi. Saxton, you might be about to get your wish.
Get those shades ready, Corey!
Agonizing. That's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it. Watch out! Oh, coming down from way up top. Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
And Austin is just one move from turning this around.
He just flipped the script there.
Press and the piston-like right hands.
Austin with a Thez press. Now rapid fire rights from the rattlesnake.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
Oh, boy. And in WWE, you won't end up in the penalty box for high sticking.
Eludes the attack.
Definitely have to give him points for creativity with the hockey stick.
And Rikishi evades that.
Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago.
one step ahead there. Caught the leg.
Rikishi standing over a fallen opponent. Bullseye drop.
The Rattlesnake is in a precarious position.
Rikishi's right.
Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one. The cover.
And he fights it off.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Austin in a state of distress now.
You're not going to see Rikishi show any remorse.
We knew tonight was not going to be pretty. We knew we would see bedlam.
We are seeing Rikishi's evil intentions and Stone Cold rage collide. Ooh, brutal impact into the corner.
Gut-wrench suplex.
Oh, man.
Nice counter by Austin.
Austin's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
The Rattlesnake got played around with for too long. Now he wants to open a can.
Countering that offense.
Ooh,
Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
Austin needs to mount some offense.
Exiting the ring. Taking the action outside. Shoulder tackle. Florian strikes.
Rikishi got him right where he wants him.
Rikishi hoisting up his opponent. Rikishi driver. Is that enough to take out Austin?
Stone Cold in some serious trouble. You're
Not going to see Rikishi show any remorse.
And again, the torso is the target here.
Clearly attacking that area is the strategy tonight. He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Oh, colliding with a barricade. Oh, ooh, stiff punch. Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade. What a headbutt. Vicious.
Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
But you can never count Austin out.
Austin is going to look to press on the advantage.
Austin trying to bring the fight back in this one. The face of Rikishi has seen better days, I'll tell you that.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Rapid fire Samoan drop. Oh, complete deadlift. This is incredible. Gut-wrench suplex.
You know what he's thinking, and it is not good. Scooped up, here it comes. Rikishi, driver.
Hit it again, and that's got to be it.
Insult to your injury. These non-stop attacks on the torso have more than done their job here.
We could be looking at broken ribs.
You can feel the utter hatred these men have for one another. There is nothing more they want to do than end each other's career.
Working to neutralize that all.
Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
Yeah, Rikishi isn't giving any quarter.
Back into the ring now.
Lift off. Misses big time.
Forearm club.
Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
Kick out just before two.
The fact that these superstars can still be moving at this point is beyond the realm of reality.
Disrespecting their competition.
Up the rope he goes. too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a...
Undoubtedly the top title. Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got.
And this one could be moving to ringside. And he gets set back into the ring. He's climbing to the top.
from the top. Oof, nobody home.
Oh, Cena got caught with the reversal. And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe-to-toe, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more.
He's making his way to ringside now. Driven into the barricade.
He averts the offense.
Earth-shaking power slam.
Power like that is what makes our champion so intimidating.
Super kick.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot.
On the top. Diving double axe handle.
Oh, no. It's never good when Umaga has that look in his... You just love seeing him get knocked down a peg. Went for the springboard and missed.
Oh, what a club.
Grabbing a hold of the arm.
The challenger focused on wearing down the champ's arm. He's going up.
From the top.
Diving headbutt. Throwing all costs into the wind in pursuit of the title.
Oh! Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career that he comes in as an underdog champion.
That's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply looks unbeatable.
but John will fight you as long as he...